Online Tambayan Reboot would like to thank the following. Topline Group of Companies. Iconic Center Cebu. Special thanks to Miss Julie Padillo. Madfish Productions of Chris Damo. Remplex Productions, leading the path of excellent service, of Roy Empleo. Special thanks to LG Recording Studio of LG Fuentes, Valdo Casuco. Makoy de Maulao. TLS Spiritual Prayer Community. Daghang salamat.
Online Tambayan, Online Tambayan, Online Tambayan, Online Tambayan. Ari na tang tanan, mga ka-istambay, unsa pa'y gihuwat, magstoryahan ay ta, mag-jamming na tara, tuluduha usa, maglingaw-lingaw ta. Online Tambayan, Online Tambayan, Online Tambayan, Online Tambayan. Ari na tang tanan, mga ka-istambay, unsa pa'y gihuwat, magstoryahan ay ta, mag-jamming na tara, tuluduha usa, maglingaw-lingaw ta. Online Tambayan.
Mayong gabi ka naton tanan. How's everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Am I still live na live? Am I now live, bro? Am I now live, mga ka-istambay? Amazing night, mga ka-istambay.
Roy,
Yep.
When there is darkness, there will always be light.
Wow, amazing.
Nawagtan na pod ko. Hello.
tambayan, online tambayan, online tambayan, online tambayan. Ari na tang tanan, mga ka-istambay, unsa pa'y gihuwat, magstoryahan ay ta, mag-jamming na tara, tuluduha usa, maglingaw-lingaw ta. Online tambayan, online tambayan, online tambayan, online tambayan. Ari na tang tanan, mga ka-istambay, unsa pa'y gihuwat, magstoryahan ay ta, mag-jamming na tara, tuluduha usa, maglingaw-lingaw ta. Online tambayan.
Yes, and we are back. Maayong gabi, kanatong tanan. Wala ko nakamute, daddy bro. Okay, are we good? Maayong gabi, kanatong tanan. It's so funny. It's a Friday. Anyway, we must still be positive in all things because it is another amazing Friday for all of us. Pero we do hope that your week was filled with amazing activities, kay amazing sa gyud kayo nga to ang kinabuhi karong mga panahon na, di ba? With this amazing COVID-19 pandemic and with this amazing intermittent internet connections. Ni si Roy Empleo. Bridge, are you there?
Roy, hello, good evening everybody. Bita Roy, amazing kaya itong week so far and we've been incredibly busy. But tonight, actually you guys, when we first started, diba, the stress kayo kay the internet connection wasn't cooperating. So hopefully it will get better from now. But we have with us a very exciting guest and a very fun evening. So we have a very special guest who will talk about health and wellness. So stay tuned. This is Brigitte Mueller, your co-host for tonight.
Yes, and of course you are watching Online Tambayan Reboot Fit Boss. Wow! Bilibag yun ako nimo, Bridge. Oy, kay naagid nimo tanan. Guwapa ka, sexy. You are a businesswoman, so successful as a businesswoman. Singer, nya host pag yun. Wala na. Igo na lang ko ani tigpakpak nimo in town, but really I am proud of all your endeavors and undertakings for the past days because you really stepped up from all the events that you managed to host and, you know, became part of.
Thank you, Roy. And I'm trying my best lang. Okay? That's how we do it, diba? As human beings, when we're faced with challenges, we always have to rise up to the occasion man yun, diba? So that's how we do it lang yun. And especially sa online tambayan, even with the challenges we're faced with sa atong connection, padayon gyapon ta, diba? So sa online tambayan reboot na to.
Yes. Okay, baba mo mga ka-istambay na matod pa ni Brigitte, yan ang gihonghong sa kuha na magpa-connect na daw siya sa pinakamahal sa PLDT na unlimited. Unya ini kahuman daw sa pagtukod sa dito bisag wala pa kano na promote ang dito, mukuha na siya dayon sa kanang postpaid plan sa dito. Tanan na lang yun. Dito, D3, D4, D5, PLDT.
D4, D5, tanan na lang yun.
Oy, by the way, believe ko sa ato ang mga ka-istambay kay nagpabiling gid gyapon sila sa atong online tambayan reboot bisag nagaguliyang na niya atong interface.
Thank you
Sharon
tayo.
and Rama Saluper because she's watching right now. Si Sir Hinji Santillan with Ma'am Lori Santillan. Si Shamsi Kusog Musup. Good evening all. Ang ingo pa gini Shamsi na ang apelyido daw sa ato ang guest karong gabi kay pareho sa iyaha. Sa iyang family name. Unsa man gyud apelyido ha, Shamsi? Ang Sup or ang unsa man gyud ang Elizalde? Berdon. Berdon di ay oy sa banin. Asa ako nagalebog na pod ko nimo Shamse. Unya nag-watch po di ay karon gabi una mga ka-istambay si Rex Primasyo. Hi bro, good evening. How are you? And then of course si Andrea Mozo Engeltan. Roy, bagong tahal. Mao gyud buhi pa ang nagtupi nako, pwede to ninyo maduol. Pero ay kabala ka, may man niya pagkatupian nyo si Patnia. Alright. So pakpak mga ka-istambay sa to ang mga viewers, sa to ang mga supportive kayo na mga ka-istambay na kanunay gigatanaw sa Online Tambayan Reboot. Pakpak mga silingan. Grabe, todo biya gid kabigo no ang ato ang online tambayan reboot na group because you can eventually become part of it. So please continue to like, to follow, and even to share our online tambayan reboot page and be part of our growing online neighborhood. There is an online tambayan reboot group, and we are simultaneously live sa ato ang Facebook o sa ato ang YouTube channel, and that is Online Tambayan Reboot. So please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for you to be notified sa ato ang mga latest episodes sa Online Tambayan Reboot. O karon, Brigitte, why are you so excited this evening? Ikaw, kailan magyud mo sa imo sa ato ang guest karong gabi, ikaw magyud ang sort of
Very.
ni refer ani ato ang very valued guest karong gabi na makaiyong ko na it will be a night of jealousy. It will be a night of insecurities. It will be a night of no confidence from me.
Oh no! Roy,
Pero palanda madunggan na nato ang iyang katawa.
you will be the most
Bridge, who is our
confident
guest?
person. Actually, Roy, no,
Oh,
when you
is it?
asked kinsa atong guest next, this is the only person I thought of yun, si Daddy Z. So, Daddy Z, we've been friends for, I don't know, over 3 years now. He's a friend, he's a mentor, and when I first started my fitness journey again after giving birth, Daddy Z was the first person that I approached yun sa ZINK yun. And our love affair started 3 years ago. And so he's been a really good friend of mine. He's inspired so many people in the fitness industry. And when he teaches, when he works out, when he shares his love for fitness, you really feel it good. And so Daddy Z has helped so many people. And I'm so very excited to share Daddy Z's story tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome Mr. Elizalde Berdon, otherwise lovingly known as Daddy Z.
Amazing, amazing. Dalaw, kakuyaw ato eh. Again, this is the night of jealousy, no confidence, and insecurities from me.
Murag mo disagree gid ko ato da. That was a lot
Daddy
of
Z,
compliment
welcome
already.
to Online Tambayan Reboot. Wow!
Thank you. I'm so exciting to be here. Around
Thank you.
wonderful
Wow.
people.
Yeah, likewise. We also are so excited to have you with us tonight. O diba? Are you now in your ZINK fitness center?
Yeah, I'm actually inside the studio because I want to be in my own element, and just in case some people doesn't have any idea what ZINK is all about and the things that I do, I can like make reference from behind me everything that that Brigitte has tried in the studio. But beyond what the studio offers, I really want to like impact or like share whatever piece of inspiration that I can as far as fitness and wellness is concerned, the best way I can do actually, with of course the help of you and Brigitte.
Well, thank you so much. Sige, let's start off our question or our conversation, Daddy Z. So you are a certified fitness enthusiast. And through the years, you have shown great passion in really inspiring other people to get fit. But, you know, everything always has a history or has a humble beginning. What made you start all these? Who inspired you?
Okay. Every time I'm asked that question, I've always looked at myself as someone who's really imbibed a lifestyle, no matter how hectic the schedule is. Because I remember when I was in the corporate world 20 years ago, for 15 years, even how busy I am and there's no access to the gym, I would see myself going up and down the stairs or running in an open park for like 30 minutes when everything is done. So I guess that's like hard to answer who inspired me or whatever. It's probably wired in my genes, but to level up to a point where I'm creating a program is a totally different thing. And I must say, it started, and it's embarrassing to say it, but I'm gonna admit it, because I thought that if you're someone who teaches fitness, if it's in the reference of that, I want to follow or be in a class of someone who is fit, who eats healthy, and who is strong. And back then, when I was a student in a certain fitness studio, there was a shortage of those types. And for, let's say, pila man to ha, mga 1 year yun siguro ko, I was like going in and out of a class. And I thought things can improve, but then no one was improving. So I thought, okay, why don't I ask some of the other members who I see are very strong, who has a healthy lifestyle, and become a fitness instructor? And that's when everything started. It started from there. I became cycling instructor. I got internationally certified. I became a strengthening instructor, group exercise. And then I taught in almost all of the gyms. And I became that's when I became a superstar, before I actually created ZINK. But there was so much learning point.
Amazing!
What was that? Okay. So yeah. So it was that journey that made me level up to like what's suitable for Cebu, what will make Cebu put it in the sports map or in the fitness map, what could be done, and someone has to do something. So I guess that's what I actually created. Was I inspired by other people? It wasn't even following someone, it was just recognizing that there's a need. Like pretty much what Brigitte said, she gave birth, she needed a gym probably, and in my mind I envisioned something like kanang nindot nga studio nga, it's a community where workout is, you take away the work and there's the fun factor. The next thing you know, you're addicted to the program, and then it becomes a lifestyle. So yeah, taasa sa akong tubag, oy. Sorry Roy ha.
Okay ra jud kayo, Daddy Z. So lami man gani kayo kung ikaw ang tanang mo storya, di ba? Okay. Bridge, dugay na magyumong kaila aning Daddy Z. What is then that question that you would want to ask from him?
Basically, Daddy, kanang you're always a ball of energy, diba? So I guess
Thank
what I
you.
want to ask is, how do you maintain it? Okay, even when you're doing your online classes, we transition to that because of COVID, you can really feel the energy that exudes from you ba? So when there are those days na you feel unmotivated or murag low energy, how do you keep the vibe high na you stay very, very on top of your game?
It's a very hard question. You know why? Because you cannot, if you've been to my class, and you've been to my class so many times, there are days that it's low and you'll never see it, that I'm feeling low or there's something going on as far as the personal life is concerned. And it's probably because it's coming from a place that it's from the heart, and there's the genuine desire to really give every single person a good workout to make sure that they appreciate it. And that very simple feedback na moingon ka nako nga, Daddy Z, grabe, kanindot, grabe mong energy. Just like yesterday, you just messaged me that the energy was like radiating, and it was a virtual class, and you felt me. And it's the same way that I'm looking at a screen when it was taken, and I'm imagining you guys are there, and I don't care if it's only 2 people, but you're gonna get the same amount of energy, even if I have 120 or no student at all, because it's always genuinely coming from, yun ang kinasing-kasing ba siya? And
Yeah.
and you'll never get tired if you're coming from that place, because it's something you love. It's something that's wired in your genes already. So it's not laborious. It's natural. It's not faking it. So
Yeah.
that's why it talks to you and you feel it. And yeah, on days when I'm down and I'm not 100%, I tend to like not tap on that one, but focus my energy on, hey, this is not about you. It's about these people expecting a good workout, and you give them exactly that. And you put a little bit of Daddy Z touch somewhere by all those kinky lines, funny things, just to mimic that the workout is intent.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, Daddy Z,
Exactly.
you mentioned about kinky lines. So whatever came into my mind.
What?
Ang ako ang miso sa kung nahuna manggod ba?
Experience Daddy's kinkiness. Okay,
You
ano
wouldn't
yun?
Yes,
You know, once you try it, you won't have enough of it, Roy. So be careful what you wish for.
But what?
That's true.
Yes, yesterday we had our tech run, right? And Brigitte mentioned that you are an amazing dancer. So when you said a while ago about kinkiness, I thought, why don't we challenge Daddy Z for a kinky
Ala.
dance?
It's not for me, Daddy.
Oh my God. Taon-taon mo siguro magkwanta. Maybe on round 2, if you invite me again, I'll prepare
Oh yeah.
a nice...
Oh, there's the music. There's the music. Daddy Z, you better
Chris,
dance right now.
Stop, Chris. Stop. You want me to like go this way, Roy? Come on, Roy. Uy, ayaw din ko gagita, Roy. Roy, there are so many people that don't know me and they may not look at me in a credible
Mo Daddy
way.
Z, si Brigitte man.
Bridge, why are you? Namuha man ka, Bridge.
Wala.
Awag ko na usabot ito gahapon na
White shirt.
dapat magkuanta, di ba? Dapat ito ang sulubong karon kay gym attire or like workout attire. But look at Brigitte. She's so
Yeah.
beautiful in her what do we call it? Skimpy Chinese dress.
Right, I work out wearing this.
Oh, amazing.
No, ano lang ko, I was very, kanang, I wanted to wear this. I've had this since I was 20. So, maigo gihapon. So, I don't keep a lot of my clothes, but this has been one of my favorite dresses, diba, since I was college pa. So, maigo pa man siya.
Okay.
So, siyempre, I have to wear it gihapon, especially for Daddy Z, diba?
Yeah.
Oh, diba?
Wow. So Daddy Z, you are really that special for Brigitte.
She gives me so much love, actually, and appreciation. You know, you rarely see people who sees the work that you do, and you don't expect to get complimented for doing what you're doing, right? But you do it because it's the right thing to do. But she's one of those who will tell you how amazing you are, and you know, it's more than enough validation to make you be better at what you do, right? And kini siya, wag yun na siya, and you don't even call it nga mura lang kag patronize niya. Kay gabi gid siya ka sincere. We may not talk for a while, and if it's when she feels that there's something she needed to say, she would do it to you. And the people who are close to her are just so lucky to receive all this, you know, unsolicited love and feedback, good or bad. Kay kabaw jud ka nga ihatag yun na niya. And I think you're one of those nga surtihan niya because you seem to have a very good dynamics, and I kind of like seeing how you are so amazed by her personality with the intro that you gave her.
I am just one of those admirers of Brigitte.
Ganun tanay, but thank you, Daddy. The love is mutual. The love is
Yes,
mutual.
I am
see you and you
we
see
are
me.
we are I think on the mutual side of things, Daddy Z, that we are really admiring Brigitte in all aspects of her life, even her skimpy Chinese dress.
I can actually down her skimpy Chinese dress, and pwede ka mo judge kasi mas angayan namong duha, Roy. Wala jud ko siya.
I will love this to Daddy Z.
Hey, Daddy Z.
Yep.
Since you are already there sa Muhang ZINK studio, why don't you? I don't know if you're using your laptop right now, right?
I'm using my laptop. So I'm wired to. I can probably just say if ever. I cannot.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
because-
write, but I will not be able to.
Able
speak.
to talk and write, right?
Because I wish to challenge you right now.
Yeah.
You can
Yes,
probably, you can, this is a challenge for you, Daddy Z, that you get your laptop and then you tour us around your ZINK
Ah, beautiful.
and use your laptop as a sort of camera, so that every one of us can see your equipments and or
and
your
ZINK is a
fitness
beautiful
area.
studio.
I am Mac one siya,
Yeah.
Roy. So di na ko siya mabira, Roy. Unfortunately, unless
Next
You-
time. Next
Oh.
time.
Yeah.
ZINK is a beautiful, ZINK is a beautiful
sige.
studio, yun. Grabe.
Sige, share
It's
na lang
very
to us na lang,
colorful.
Daddy Z.
Yep. Well,
ZINK.
anyway,
What is ZINK?
ZINK is it's popular as an indoor cycling studio. So for those who don't have any idea what an indoor cycling is, just imagine it's like you're doing an outdoor, but you're not really going outdoor. You're staying in one room. So in the setup of ZINK, we have 30 bikes. So imagine 30 people riding in the same beat, powerful music with a choreography which will raise your heart rate up. And then it's like you forgetting that you're already burning so much calories because you just want to keep going and you're riding with the beat with the energy of the instructor. for like 45 minutes, and then bam, you demolish 500, 600 calories. And then there's also another studio that offers, like where I am sitting right now, behind me, this is the strengthening studio, where you will have the programs for TRX suspension training, you have the kettlebell program, all those with strengthening toys in a group exercise still, to make sure that there's a balance now of the other studio, which is the cardio, and the strengthening, which is offered from where I am at now. Basically, what I tried to envision is to put like 2 or 3 different studios in one roof. Like I just came from New York last. It's like I felt like it was just a while ago. Kaya before man gud nag-COVID, ni COVID og kalit, so murag feeling na ko bago ra gyud siya. But like in New York, I went to 3 different studios. Unya, we're so lucky that it's actually in one roof sa ZINK. So like if you need to go to an indoor cycling, you go to an indoor cycling studio. Ining-adto nimo og HIIT studio, that's another studio. Then there's another suspension training studio, it's another one. Yeah. Kita Bridge in Cebu, we just go to one studio, you transfer from one room to another. So it's so nice that it's like you don't waste so much time, you don't go through traffic. Once you're there, you're very efficient. You spend 2 hours and you're like most productive as far as physical activity is concerned. It's so much better though if you can really come and visit us if ever one of these days when we finally open our doors again.
Yes, we are so excited.
That's why we're really excited to have, we're very excited to have ZINK open up its doors again. Okay, the classes are very intense, but even if you're a beginner, you can still catch up. So when Daddy Z teaches and all the other instructors too, you really are able to feel it good ba. And I've never met anybody who's gone to ZINK na wala gyud improve ilang fitness, wala improve ilang strengthening. So it's always good. They always get better good. So we can't wait to have ZINK reopen again, Daddy.
Salamat.
Okay.
Ikaw, Bridge, ba, if I may ask you, you've been with Daddy Z sa ZINK, but unsa may benefit na imuhang pwede makuha ba when you are engaged in these exercises that you find at ZINK, which Daddy Z can eventually, strengthen or fortify with what he will eventually expound?
Yeah.
Well, basically, so there's spin, and that's like the highlight of the studio. But then there's also kettlebell workouts. There's TRX. But there's this very body by Z, and it's very intense. So it's like nasha kettlebells and dumbbells, and then nasha TRX, and then sometimes Daddy Z goes crazy, and so he brings in the spin bikes inside. So then you're doing all these exercises. So these classes are never the same, and it's always engaging, always fun. And when you go inside the Droy, ZINK is more like a home, good. So once you become part of the ZINK family, then you end up seeing, your friends again, and you work out together, you suffer together, but then also you hang out afterward, and you really enjoy the benefits of the ZINK experience. It's really one of a kind good. It's unlike anything I've ever joined in my life good, which is why I keep going back to ZINK good. And that's my fitness home. Yeah, and Daddy Z is also my home side. So I have a lot of love for Daddy Z and ZINK.
Wow. With all that you have been sharing to us this
Daddy
evening about ZINK, I am more excited to be part. Yes, unsa man, Bridge. Oh yeah, kwan ba kanang with what you have been sharing to us this evening.
Wants to ask
kanang unsa to siya, Bridge? You were saying something.
Yeah. No, my question lang, but everybody says Daddy Z is so sexy. It's very sexy, very hot. Do you feel the pressure, Daddy, on how people perceive you, how people see you, that you have to maintain the sexiness good? Or, how do you feel about it?
But wait. Up, Daddy Z, do not answer yet, because you better think of your answer. Let us pause for a break. Let us thank our dear partners. It is Online Tambayan Reboot.
Gibitin yun.
Online Tambayan Reboot would like to thank the following top-line group of companies: Iconic Center Cebu. Special thanks to Miss Julie Padillo. Madfish Productions of Chris Damu. Remplex Productions, leading the path of excellent service, of Roy Empleo. Special thanks to LG Recording Studio of LG Fuentes, Valdo Casuco, McCoy de Maulao, TLS Spiritual Prayer Community. Daghang salamat.
Wanna go?
Yes, yes, yes. And we are back. There is an online tambayan reboot. Maon na gyud to in town, Brigitte. Atong gisabutan. Now it is time for Top Talk with Daddy Z. Top Talk with Daddy Z. Amazing, amazing, amazing. O, diba? So I know that Daddy Z can answer all these questions because Daddy Z is tougher than all these questions. O, diba? Kuya, oh.
Yeah. So let me
the
ask the
mechanics
question
of
again,
this
Daddy.
game, Daddy Z, is this. Yeah, pero I will give the mechanics muna. So the guest will answer all the tough questions, and these were compiled by our online tambayan. These were compiled by Online Tambayan Reboot, given by friends, followers, likers, and even top fans. So you will just have to answer these 5 questions, or these questions rather, within 5 minutes. So the questions may even be beyond or more than five questions. Basta lang yun, ma-answer nimo ang tanang mga pangutana within 5 minutes. So, amo rin masulti ani Daddy Z is mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. Don't take it personally. It is just for fun.
I'm excited. I'm actually giddy.
Yes.
Sige. We now have a timer. Brigitte, you go first.
Start. Okay. So Daddy Z, people deem you as sexy and hot. Do you find any pressure without people see you? And define sexiness.
Oh, well, it's actually the other way around. So the reason why I am what I am is because I want to inspire people. I'm 47 years old, and if I stay and look the way that I do, then there's that pressure on me to like, hey, stay in shape, be an inspiration to people. And that's the pressure that I create. So it's like, there's really no external pressure like, hey, you're into fitness, you have to look good. And yeah, sexy, by the way, for me is both physical and brain. So that's your second question, right? So
Yeah.
this one and a yummy body is a lethal combination. I'll do you anytime, any day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So
Hala,
yeah,
itong mga viewers, excited Daddy at mga viewers.
bring it on. I
Roy.
want to answer more. Like I want to answer quickly so I can have more questions. Go, Roy.
Okay, go Roy, your
Sige,
turn.
sige. So some people dwell too much. Okay, this is my question. Some people dwell too much in getting themselves fit because they seem to fill up that void within themselves that they want to feel good. Do you think you are also taming your personal insecurities?
This is the problem why we're not able to sustain a healthy lifestyle, because it's all emanating from a place called vanity, and there's nothing wrong with being vain. Who wants not to have a nice body like Brigitte? We all do, right? So, but it's like, how do you achieve that? It's coming from, if you answer that question, how do you achieve that? It's because I want to eat healthy. I want to have 8 hours of sleep. I want to have a healthy lifestyle. I want to stay away from stress. I want to work out regularly. And this is an interplay of like a holistic approach. The next thing you know, you actually have a very yummy body. And it's basically a side effect. But if you look at it as the one and only goal and you don't get it because you're only thinking that you're like killing yourself to work out, unya wala ka nagkaon og tarong, and then you're in a stressful relationship or a stressful work, no amount of healthy lifestyle can combat the negative effects of stress. So like all these things are actually gonna like just end up in a cycle where like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then oy di man lami akong lawas, di na lang ko oy, then you'll have your insecurities. So lisod jud siya kaayo unless you know exactly how you want to be yummy, and because the mindset is it's a total package, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful
Rich.
answer. Third question. What has been your biggest regret in life, Daddy?
Oh my god, it's like weird, you know, like that's probably the hardest. Like I never regret. There are a lot of things that I could have done better. There are a lot of things that I could have done sooner, but it always teaches me something anyway. For example, ZINK, I wanted to be like this sooner. Yeah, for sure. Did I want to have 5 branches in 2 years? Yes. But then everything teaches me something. And I guess what I am now and what I've become is basically because of that thing. Sometimes I actually like punish myself, like buang buguan yung daddy Z. Ano man yung gihimo, you know, you thought of it, you didn't have the balls to execute it the way it should be done. But I'm probably like kind of a freak in that way. My mindset is always moving forward. Like if there's a misstep, move forward, accelerate, and then if it's still not okay, keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Next
Beautiful.
question for you, Daddy Z. My question is, if you can possibly change the world, what is your plan?
Oh my God. Miss Yula, that's a Miss Universe question. I didn't expect that. Like, I want to touch on politics. I want to touch on like environment. I want to touch on so many things. But I guess I want to infect as many people as I can, which means like from the circle that I have, because if I want to go global, that's so ambitious. And I think it will take me 2 of my lifetime probably to accomplish that. But I'll start small. So like from this program, for example, if people see me as inspiring in however way, I'll try and make sure that I'll be significant, that I'll be charismatic, that I'll be worth following and inspiring, so that there will be an impact or a change in a small way in how they live their life. Bahala kung sa kabubo running segment na ko aning sa Tambayan, for example. And that's how I'm gonna do it, probably in the small ways, whether I'm here, I'm at ZINK, or I'm in the mountains talking to someone. Okay, that way, that's more realistic, that's more doable, that's more sustainable, and it's impactful.
Yeah.
And I want world peace.
Daddy, last question. You've been called Daddy Z. How many ZINK kids do you have?
Oh my God. Maybe 3,000 people are calling
Oh my
me
God,
daddy.
yeah.
And there are like people who are like older than me who still calls me daddy. That amount of respect is actually enormous. And you have people who have personal problems and really talk to you like I am their daddy, and they're like literally older than you. And it's a very wonderful feeling to be looked up. And I never feel any older or anything being disrespected. I think guwang naman is Daddy Z, because my energy has always been murag teenager, Roy.
Very youthful.
Wow, thank you. Actually, napagani unta mi na-prepare ng other mga questions, but the time was up. No man naging ang 5 minutes, pero ganahan ka na tuwas. Imo gyapon tubagon ang mga pangutana na prepare diri Daddy Z.
Yes! Let's make it fun.
Hindi ha. Yeah. So ganahan na po og laing 5 minutes, Daddy Z.
Okay ra ko. Basta for free.
Nakatawa ko ganihan ni Daddy Bro kay ang 5 minutes imbis 5 to 0,
Bisaka
name mo
niya.
5 and 1 second. 5 and 2 murag. Anyway.
506, 507.
Okay, Daddy Bro, please ipagawa sa punog balik ang ato ang timer kay ganahan mo tubag si Daddy Z sa mga other questions. No?
Uy, amazing kayo yung questions, ha? It's really like beyond, like I've never been asked these questions.
Oh, sige. Here's a question, but I think some people already asked you this question. Timer starts now. This is part 2 of Tough Talk.
Wow.
So, kaniha, ang pangutana magod ni Brigitte kay pila ka buok kids na nagtawag ni Mog Daddy Z, and you said more than 3,000. But the question, another question which is kind of related to that is this. Were there kids who also had a crush on you as their Daddy Z?
Dahil kayo na-crush na niya, Roy. As a lot of women have a crush on Daddy Z.
It's hard
this
to-
magnetic personality.
Well, yeah, I think she will be in a better position to answer that, because it will be self-serving if I'll say like there are a couple. But it's nice. I'm so cool actually when someone tells me that they like me. I don't need to like dignify that by like ending up in bed with them, because I'll be telling them. And I don't also like, for example, I like Brigitte. I tell her like I like you and blah blah blah. So ana rajud ko, like I don't count.
He's very, dili siya malicious when he says that. He's just openly loving towards everybody good. And then that love na yang gi-exude, people respond to that vibration very easily. So when I'm sometimes na ako sa ZINK and I'm watching Daddy Z interact with different people, grabe ang love that's being exchanged by Daddy Z and whoever he's talking to, the hugs, diba? So it's a really wonderful different experience, good. So when you say, when Daddy Z says he likes you or he loves you, that's a huge thing. Okay, this man is love personified, good.
Wow, grabe.
O diba, si Brigitte na po nagtubag sa tough talk.
Hey, that's technically 1 minute out of my 5, so I technically have 5 minutes.
Go ahead, Roy. Next question, Roy, for Daddy.
Okay, next. Are you single, married, or just open for any relationship?
Okay, I was married, I am single now, and I'm open to both sex.
Wow!
Yeah,
Like
but
really?
I-
Is that the truth?
Yeah, because it's so funny that open thing is perfectly defines what I am. I'm fluid. Well, I don't have an enormous experience with guys. I've always been with girls. But yeah, I don't mind falling for whatever personifies the love that I desire and the body that I desire. So it's more comfortable with a girl though. But yeah, people are probably shocked to hear this, but I'm an open book.
He is an open book. It's true.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sige,
what
next
you see is what you
question.
get
How do
with
you
it.
battle? Yeah, magiging na ta, this is really tough talk. Okay, next question. How do you battle your moments of loneliness when you are there in your bed and you're just faced with your pillows and sheets?
So,
Lagi ka
what
kabuk,
kind of
also, like,
question is that?
well, there are moments like that, but it's always when it comes to that, I either read a book, I watch a movie, or just keep myself busy to stimulate my tap the creative part of my brain, so that it doesn't allow that loneliness to like really. Plus, I think I'm too exhausted to even think that I'm lonely. Sometimes it's nice to hug someone. There was a time that I was single after the marriage, I was single for 4 years. I was eagerly putting myself out in the open, but I don't know if it's me too intimidating. They like me, but nothing really happened. And I was lonely at that time. But dili ko niabot sa part na grabe gyud ka lisod that it cripples you or anything. I just have a way of coping. So like getting myself really busy with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Bridge,
Daddy,
what
my
is the
next
next
question
question?
is, Bam, I have never met anybody as authentic as you and as open as you. Do you find people respond to you in a, like when, sometimes diba, there are these conservative people na ma-shock sila when you're very open with them. Do you find there are more open people or more closed people?
I think there are more open people. It's just that the society dictates the norm. So for example, if they hear someone who does both ways, that's gonna be creepy for them. That's a freak for a lot of people. But I'm sure there are a lot who are like me. And regardless anyway, what's normal and what's abnormal, it's how you choose to live your life. But I'm pretty sure a lot doesn't like to hear what I said. But it's not something that's gonna stop me. And me doing this is probably brave and ballsy to liberate people who are just quiet. It's like, I don't know how big I am as a fitness person, but me openly talking about it with no qualms, with no fear of judgment, should be enough reason for people to just be whatever they are and don't fear judgment. I wish people would just like not judge, be open-minded, but I'm sure they'll find it in their heart. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's a wonderful
Thank you,
question, by
Daddy.
the way. That's a wonderful question, Midge. One of my favorite tonight.
Yeah,
Thank you,
of course.
Daddy. I know that.
Bridget is so full of wisdom.
No, Roy, kay funny kay Roy, one of the first moment I was with nagsinom ZINK na, but one time I was going through a very tough moment. So I went inside ZINK niya. Si Daddy Z looked at me and he knew exactly something was wrong. And I just went straight to him and nag-hug me and I just cried and cried. Then after that, I had an amazing class, amazing workout with Daddy. The whole time, TRX and I see iyak, and there was no judgment, no, everybody was just, they never minded it. And so it's a place na you can also emotionally release back. It's a very, it's a place where brave people go to.
It's so liberating.
Not just,
Yeah,
and it's not like in society mong good, there's so much judgment. And so we say, wow, this person is to be admired because they're very open, they're very honest. But then, kita mismo, we can't be honest because we're too afraid to be honest, right? And so with Daddy Z being
Yes.
himself, being open and honest and just brave, that inspires people to also shine their own lights in their own worlds also. Okay, once you shine your light, you touch everything around you, and that's just inspiring. So that's who Daddy Z is to
Wow.
us and a lot of people.
That's another 30 seconds off my 5 minute, by the way. I'm keeping tab. Just, I mean, that was wonderful, Bridge, what you said. But like, I'm just
Yun lang
saying.
ako.
Yeah.
Sorry. I owe you 30
Nay, that only means to say
seconds,
Daddy
Daddy.
Z that si Brigitte, grabe yung kay siya kakuan pod ka, let's say kasalig sa imuha, that she has a lot of things to say about you because
Yeah.
also of that deep-founded relationship, not just with the exercises that you have been performing, but also with the relationship that you also nourished along the way.
Yeah.
Ana ba? So, hinaut pod unta Daddy Z na makahilak pod ko sa tubangan sa imuha nang tanaw nimo sa akuan. May kana mohilak alam kali Daddy Z.
People are like that, Roy, na they just show their real selves to Daddy Bob because they know that he's also very real with them. Like total acceptance and just total love, di ba?
Kuan siya, Roy.
Yes.
You can imagine, like, after a workout, there's a married person who would come to me and cry because there's an issue with this, or there's a teenager who is desperately falling for the wrong person, is already obviously not in love with her, but still falling for her and continues to cry. Random lang na siya. Yung mugawas lang na. But that's like outside. So, it's, yeah, sakto si Brigitte. It's how I'm trying to like show people na I have like you do you. Murag anak gani, but you're being responsible about how you define yourself as you.
Daddy Z, before we pause for a break, na ko'y pangutana. Daddy Z, nabagi ko'y chance na maka-six pack.
Yes, naagid.
That you have to
Naagid,
answer me
Roy.
at the end,
Naagid, Roy.
after this break. Okay, let's thank our partners today sa Online Tambayan Reboot.
Oh my God.
Online Tambayan Reboot would like to thank the following. Topline Group of Companies. Iconic Center Cebu. Special thanks to Miss Julie Padillo. Madfish Productions of Chris Damo. Remplex Productions, leading the path of excellent service, of Roy Empleo. Special thanks to LG Recording Studio of LG Fuentes, Valdo Casuco. Makoy de Maulao. TLS Spiritual Prayer Community. Daghang Salamat.
And we're back. It is Online Tambayan Reboot. And before we continue with that very, very big question na maka six-pack abs bagid in town ko, let us first promote our guest for next Tuesday's Online Tambayan Reboot. She is no other than a celebrity host, a celebrity endorser, and the proprietor and one of the mentors of Selfie, Self-Esteem Learning Foundation Institute, no other than Blinky De Leon. And together with me, will be my co-host, Mr. Joey Abrinilia for Online Tambayan Reboot Impact Guru. So, hinatunta na magkuy-kuy ta next Tuesday mga ka-istambay. Dito sa Online Tambayan Reboot, pero sa Impact Gurus. All right. Thank you. And now, we are back with the Brigitte and Daddy Z. Daddy Z!
Yes.
Dapat ni pag-asa kung kalawasan in town.
Before I'll even embark on
Daddy Z,
answering-
muna siya sa paglawas.
Hoy!
Ako ang chest kay Lubong.
Dapat sa ipakita sa
Ako
akin.
ng chest. And then mo ni ako ang bukog. So, Lubong
Uy,
din
imo
ako
yun
ang
imo nang
chest
gipaborot.
kaysa ako ang tiyan. So, maunang ingon nila, ako adong bone type, kay murag sa manok. So, munang tiyanon ko og dating. Kay tungod din akong chest kay Lubong. Unlike sa imuha Daddy Z ba na mga bugdo kay mga chest. Siyempre mga babae bugdo mo gina sila no kay namigit na sila yung mga kanaganing of protein and
Sa muka sa
And
bugdo, oy.
meat.
That bugdo word is just so, it's like so kinky. Anyway, nailaing term sa imong gisulti, Roy. Dughanon ng imong tiyan.
yes, mo na siya problema na ako.
Tiyan.
Oh, dughanon ko og tiyan, dili dughanon akong dughan.
Yeah.
Madughanon
So
si
na ba
Karoy.
ko'y chance?
Roy, this
Because
is
I
actually...
want to have a sexy body kay gi-challenge ko nila na pahubuon lagi ko niya. Di ko maghubo. Wadyo ko'y plano sa kuang 43 anyos akong kinabuhi na naghukas ko. I don't have that confidence, Daddy Z.
Sige,
Help
ingon
me.
ani ni siya, Roy. That question is very tricky, and this is actually like it will sum up what my role is here tonight. Okay, when you say manggod six-pack, we're just focused again on the body weight, and I'm sure Brigitte, at some point, ako sad, like I will never deny it. Am I happy with my six-packs? For sure. Brigitte killed herself working out nonstop 7 days a week because she wanted to have that awesome body. Oh, my point is there's nothing wrong with that. What if you don't get it? Mo na ang problema, and that's when you fall off the bandwagon of staying healthy. You go to the extreme of doing this crazy diet regimen that's not sustainable, take away the macros, or do all of these things, kaning mga whatever you want to alter, like walay carbs, more on this, less of that, I eat this and that. Do I subscribe to that? For as long as you tell me that you'll be able to sustain, that you'll be able to nourish yourself, because food is supposed to like nourish yourself, to heal yourself, not something to like give you the six-pack by diminishing all the macros, because all the nutrients you need. So lisod kayo, Roy, to answer that question. What I would wanna do though for you is start a healthy lifestyle. I don't know how you eat. I don't know how often you move. I don't know how well you're sleeping and how you stay away from stress. From the way I look at you now, you're a very happy disposition, which is a good thing. So that's a very big plus. Your energy is pretty much like mine and Brigitte. So ang kuwang na lang yun is, and I'm sure you're someone who would commit if you want to do something. Ang problema lang man good if we're focused on the six-pack and you didn't even set a timeline, unsa kadugay imong plano unta sa six-pack di ay?
Yeah.
1 week.
Oh my God.
No, just kidding.
No,
Just
but like,
kidding.
na-app, Roy. That I think there's an app.
That's
an
what
app,
I wanted
diba?
from your reaction.
Drawing mo na lang, Roy. Drawing mo na lang.
Drawing mo na lang nato. But I'm really glad that you asked that question, Roy. Kay ganahan jud ko nga, I wanna end the message now about that, because while my expertise revolves around moving, about smart exercises to make sure that you burn calories even after workout. Because there are smart exercises. You don't do the steady cardio. It has its benefits, where you can have explosive exercises that will make you burn calories even when you're resting. And there are smart exercises where you tap the fat tank instead of the carbohydrate tank or your sugar. So there are ways of doing that. And you need trainers and experts to do that. But more importantly, are you feeding yourself with the right food to be able to accomplish that? So, daghan kaayo og factors. So, I want to simplify this talk para og nay mahinumduman ang mga tao is to start somewhere, which is to be active. Whether it's just going around a park or going up and down or unsa ba na imong buhaton nga physical activity, do it 3 times a week. And then avoid packaged food. I'm not gonna tell you remove fried. I'm not gonna tell you do this, but anything nga dili hindi mo sa Ginoo, which means gibutang na sa box ba, artificial na tanan-tanan, there's something not so nice about it. So what quarantine had taught me, I never used to cook, but now I've learned how to cook the food that I want to eat. So like amazing kayo ba nga I'm someone who's like so active and everything. Unya, I always eat healthy, pero karon the lifestyle has shifted so much. So for you to have that six-pack that you want, it's actually making sure that the nutrition, the physical activity, the rest, the stress, all of these things should be put into consideration para magawas na imong six-pack. And if ever dili man gani, I'm pretty sure you are a so much better, a yummier version of you that even if you don't have the six-pack, you will remove your shirt and you'll be like, oh, eat this. No, I'm kidding. But like, kabaw ka nga, there's a different level of confidence, Roy. Believe me when I say that, because I've seen that in so many people.
Unsa may lang kanon, Daddy Z?
Kasi Zink na lang ka nun. Zink and Daddy Z.
It's okay na. Lisod jud kayo, Roy. Actually, lisod jud kayo. But yeah, I'm glad you asked that question because that's my message. Like, if only people can remember that part nga. Dili lang yun na because you exercise twice a day, 7 days a week. It's not about that. And you cannot also, and you cannot also, like, you can achieve a thin, lean, not highly functional body kay imo sang gi-deprive imong kaugalingon for like 6 months nya pagkahuman grabe imong craving, patay na pod, balik na pod ka. So like, it's not healthy at all. And focus on something that's doable. Baby steps. Do not try and do amazing things in one koan, considering that you've lived your life for 43 years and you know very well what were the old habits that wasn't good. So work on that and then adjust, fine-tune. Seryoso kayo, no? Mura na ni siya world peace and Miss Universe.
I am actually an active person because before, when I was in the seminary, ng varsity ko sa football, so I also tried going to the gym, pero maybe because of the work that I have been doing and also because of this COVID-19, so I haven't really been that active yun kayo diri sa balay, no? So you know, it's a good start. It's even a very inspiring episode tonight na ikaw ang among nakauban because you have really taught us a lot and opened our eyes and our sense of prioritizing things, because for as long as we also put premium on our health, that matters, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you take care of yourself, you take care of your health, all the rest of the relationship that you have, whether it's family, your partner, your workplace, it will have a huge impact by just staying healthy, by making sure that you're well, the mind flow and everything. Basta, I don't know, but Bridge, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's a holistic approach.
Yeah.
Sakto.
Yeah.
Okay, I think what Daddy is trying to say is a lot of people focus on just the exercise. It's myopic. So exercise lang ko, it's like to get to the goal of getting a fit body, it's not just exercise, it's your diet, it's your state of mind, it's even your personality. So it's holistic din siya. So, sakto ka, Daddy, you're really, really right. Like, people have to break this mindset na if I only exercise, I'm gonna get this amazing body, this yummy body. But they're forgetting they have to eat well, they have to sleep well, they also have to be positive side. Okay, you can't exercise because you hate your body, you have to exercise because you love your body. Right?
Yes.
So,
sakto yun to.
Yes.
I exercise because I love my body. I'm doing this for myself. And that's 15 seconds again, Ron.
So Daddy Z, what is now, although a while ago nakahatag naman kag imuhag yung message, no, but you know, in a nutshell, as we are about to close Online Tambayan Reboot, Fit Boss, what is then you would want to promote? What is then your final message to all our Ka-ISTAMBAY na nagtanaw karon sa Online Tambayan Reboot? You can even promote ZINK, Daddy Z.
Actually, ako lang, no, like, ganahan ko nga, like, whatever retains, there are so many departments that I wanted to say, active lifestyle, nutrition, rest, and all these things. Whatever you can retain from the talk that I have now in this segment, work on it, baby steps, maybe put it in your life journal. I always have a notebook and it has 4 departments. There's business, there's personal, there's work, and then all of these things. Write it down. What do you want to do? And then look at it. Are you improving? Are you not improving? Because so that dili ka mo drift away ba. You will not lose focus of what you want to accomplish. But I think I want to go back to what Brigitte said. I want to do something good for my body. So when you wake up, probably ask yourself, what am I going to do nice for my body? And then everything else will be structured on, oh, maybe I'll try and eat healthy, maski kanilang usa. Oh, maybe I'll try and do this thing. Kay, for me, that's what your body deserves. That's what the least you can do to yourself. So kana na lang yun siguro. And if ZINK opens, it's gonna be nice to have whoever is curious, and you're gonna be first. And Chris too. Chris is like the boss behind the camera. He's gonna join, and then Brigitte will emasculate both of you because she's like stronger than most men. She's probably one of the reasons why guys pass out in my class. Kaya kining hinampak na bayhana, lami kay glawas. Kanya murag cargador. That's really like, she's like femme fatale, but like she's like a cargador. But what I'm saying is, they're welcome to come. or if not, I'm also working on an online program because not a lot of people knows. I don't know how far this COVID thing will go. I don't know if how much of us will have the confidence to feel safe in a gym where there are like 20 people working out together. You know, there's fluid, they're breathing the same air, it's an air condition. For those who will be afraid, I came up and I'm looking at September. I'll be launching where you can get the bikes for me. There will be rowing machine, there will be treadmill, there will be kettlebell, there will be suspension training, there will be all these toys that you need. And if you need the exercise program that you want, it will be in the web app that I'm gonna launch. So that's me trying to level up now. Nothing is gonna stop. COVID thing probably will cripple us to like not move at all. For people who wants to just work out in the house, fine. If you wanna do body weight, continue to do so. Find inspiration. If you follow Brigitte, whoever else fitness superstar you're following, we have a lot in Cebu already. I can name, but di ko mahadlo ko musulti, makalimutan ako ang uban. But there are good instructors in Cebu and they're very active in social media. Ask help from them, do that. And if you need to use a toy, then watch out for that. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, by the way. Ni-promote na jud ko sa akong kagalingon. Lawas og kalag na dito. I am Zalde, IG, and then no, it's I forgot now. It's official, no? Daddy Z official.
Official Daddy Z, yeah.
Yeah, Daddy Z official, and yeah, and Elizalde Berdon on Facebook page. Or you can just go to ZINK page. All my details are there. I'm gonna be active with YouTube to provide exercises where people can like access to have a taste of what's being offered on the web app. Unsa pa man akong pwede. Yeah, but with the goal nga wala gyud mo yung rason nga dili mo exercise. Mao ra gyud na ang akong gihimo. Di mo pwede moingon nga wa man koy mapalit nga toy. I cannot buy toys. Ay lisod man ni nga toy kay di mo ko kabaon sa paggamit. It's all there. So kuan na gyud na mura og that's the least I can do, and since this is where I'm good at, I'm gonna make sure that it's available in Cebu, and if Manila people will try it, good. If not, I'm still happy anyway. Taasa sa kung tubag.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Thank you so much, Daddy Z. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daddy, for accepting the invitation. Yeah, thank you for being raw and honest and real and very strong, but not just physically. So you continue to inspire a lot of people, not just to continue or start their fitness journey, but also to be brave as well. Be courageous with whatever they're feeling. So
it's a pleasure.
I'm very excited about your app. I'm going to be one of the first users of your app, for sure. So Godspeed, Daddy. I'm really, really proud to call you a friend and a mentor.
Salamat. That's a lot, and thank you so much for giving me this platform to like be there. So I don't know. I'm just grateful that you picked me. Thank you, Roy. It's so nice to like talk to you virtually. Chris, salamat po. And if you need me to talk in the future about something else, just let me know.
Yes,
yeah, I will make myself available, body and soul.
Thank you. A big hand once again, please, to Daddy Z. Thank you so much, Elizalde Berdon. And by the way, before we close, we would like to say hi to our Facebook friends who are watching right now, si Nerissa Maniego, Ezekiel Soliano, and even Jeracel Famoso Hontanosas, along with our fellow Ka-ISTAMBAY na kanunay yung nagatanaw, nagatutok sa ito ang online tambayan reboot. Brigitte, any closing lines?
Yes. So guys, continue on your fitness journey. If you haven't started, please start now. And we hope that this episode of Online Tambayan Reboot has inspired you, together with Daddy Z and Roy, to start your fitness journey. Because it's never too late. You can always start today or tomorrow for that matter. So this is Online Tambayan Reboot. Big Boss is Brigitte, signing off with Roy and Daddy Z.
Yes, wow. Now you both are really challenging me to step up and become braver and determined in keeping myself more fit. You know what, Body, Mr. Roy Empleo, I am really sorry for abusing you and for not keeping you fit and sexy like them. But hey, I can surely make this decision now because I can also be a fit boss.
Yes,
this is Roy Empleo, and you have been watching Online Tambayan Reboot. Fit Boss. Thank you and God bless everyone. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Daddy Z.
Thank you.
tambayan, online tambayan. Ari na tang tanan, mga ka-istambay, unsa pa'y gihuwat, magstoryahan ay ta, mag-jamming na tara, tuluduha usa, maglingaw-lingaw ta. Online tambayan, online tambayan, online tambayan, online tambayan. Ari na tang tanan, mga ka-istambay, unsa pa'y gihuwat, magstoryahan ay ta, mag-jamming na tara, tuluduha usa, maglingaw